Hello and welcome to a Warframe video. Alerts with randoms. Let's do some alerts with some random people and enjoy ourselves. Still no news on Fortuna yet. I don't see any certs here that says that yeah, Fortuna is coming. So sad face. Still waiting on it though. Ah man. The excitement kind of dies out, but you know, obviously when it does come, it'll be glorious, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, we don't really have any other choice other than wait, do we? So yeah. So anyways, until then, we're just doing other things while waiting for the inevitable big patch of biggest patch of Warframe. So I'm playing as Ash Prime because it's been a while since I actually played with him. He's one of my favorite Warframes, and decided to drop him just to play with him for a little bit. This is how I this is one of my builds for him. I have essentially built him. This is more like this is a build essentially more oriented on Fatal Teleport in order to to instantly kill my enemies. Now, normally, while using this build, I would also be wielding the Rack-a-Dack Dagger, which of course has covert lethality, which will essentially insta-kill anything with Fatal Teleport, obviously, and essentially roll with that. However, because I need to level this thing so I can get rid of it, I'm equipped with a heat sword, which sucks. I got no secondary because I'm trying to level up this thing, and I'm using the Buzzer because I combine it with Ash's invisibility. Since the Buzzer is silent, it'll allow Ash to remain invisible while he's using his smoke screen. So yay! Buzzer is essentially a submachine gun. It has essentially, it's interesting how it says that only 80 accuracy, even though I've noticed that it has like 100% accuracy. Actually, no, it's not the accuracy. It's recoil. It's got 0 recoil, and it's also silent. So yeah, I do have actually. Did I not have like extra ammunition in this thing? It turns out I don't. Interesting. Huh. I mean, it's not like you... I mean, you do need the extra ammunition, but... On strong enemies, the gun is pretty good. It's okay, but it does require, like... It does take a full clip just to kill a guy, so... I don't know about that. So, we have a defense mission here that we could do. Or we could do a mobile... What should we do? Let's do defense. I haven't defended with Ash in a very long time. We're supposed to be killers. A killer with Ash. Now, the actual build that I am using, I actually haven't used it yet. I haven't tested it yet. So, because I did a few changes. Normally, where you saw Rolling Guard, I actually had Narrow-Minded. To give me more duration while being invisible in Smokescreen. However, I decided to remove some of my duration in order to, because I already have a decent amount of duration, and just add Rolling Guard just to experiment with it. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. So basically what happens, what Rolling Guard does is every time I roll, I gain like a few seconds of invincibility. Or invulnerability? Yeah, invulnerability. Hey, got an Oberon. Who's also at a decent rank. Yay! Okay. I like this map. Oh yeah, there it is. I just procced Rolling Guard without any need for it. It does have a cooldown. The cooldown's not really that bad. It's actually pretty good. Interesting. Anyways, we are fighting against the infected. I just remembered, but that's okay. No worries. The thing about this gun is that you don't know if you're shooting when you're invisible because, well, you are essentially it's essentially silent, so you don't really hear it. It's like, am I shooting? Am I not shooting? That's the thing about it. Anyways, so this guy's gonna be placing all these things around, which is it's fine. It's perfectly fine. That'll keep the enemies confused, and also if they try to buff themselves, it won't work, which is good. Ooh, did I see a limbo? I do see a limbo. Is it a limbo? Yes, there is a limbo. Is it a limbo prime? Of course it is. Alright. Wait, what's this guy's name? I hate pick names. Oh, you and me both. It's a little bit difficult. I'm one of those guys who takes an hour to pick a name because I don't know what to pick a name. I don't know good names, unfortunately. Every time they're like, name your Kubro, name this character. I'm like, oh crap, what am I going to name? Especially in MMOs, it's the worst thing because on an MMO action RPGs, because you're like, you have to pick a name that nobody has used yet, and it sucks. Instead of picking something simple, you actually have to pick something entirely like something that somebody hasn't thought of yet. Alright, let's use some of our abilities. Alright, let's use some shurikens. I like shurikens. They're actually very handy to use. They do have a mod that allow you to essentially use them and weaken enemy armor. But I think I have that in a different build, not in this one. Probably have it with efficiency, like a buttload of efficiency, that way I can spam it infinitely. I would say. Also, since I'm using the buzzer, I equipped my carrier. Normally I would have Prisma Shade in order to encourage the becoming invisible with Ash. But because I'm using the buzzer and it essentially pisses through ammo, I need to use, like, you know, I'm using it in order to be able to replenish ammunition as efficiently as possible. Or as efficiently as I can. Ooh, we got a frost. That's not exactly very useful. Against the infested, I guess Gara would be a lot more better because, you know, she completely blocks her enemies from going through with her wall, so. I love just sending my shadow clones to do my bidding. It is fun. I missed how fun Ash is to play with. He is really fun to play with, I gotta admit. I mean, I would expect he's more fun to play with when you're like, oh, okay, so sliding also procs rolling guard. Interesting. Not just rolling, but sliding as well. That's interesting. Let's become invisible. I mean, normally you would want to be invisible at all times, but that obviously consumes energy. But since I'm able to use rolling guard to, you know, give me a few seconds of invulnerability when I need to, like so, I can essentially consume a little bit less ammunition. Oh, look at that guy over there. I haven't used my Fatal Teleport, but then again, I don't really need it currently. Yeah, 12, 13, 14. If I was 15, we'll be the perfect numbers. Or numerical numbers. Let's do this. And just kill everybody. Alright, so that basically tells me how many enemies I'm brainstorming. Brainstorming? Brainwashing. Brainwashing? Blade storming. That's what I meant to say. Activate. It also benefits to be invisible when you're using Blade Storm, that way you're... Oh, get out of here. That way your dudes actually... they take less energy, but because I'm using Zenuric, it's not a really big problem. I can just replenish my energy like very quickly, so... I hate the little guys. They're always hard to... They're so easy to miss. Anyways, whoa, we're already at like... We are already at like... rank wave 2. Huh, didn't even notice. But yeah, right now we're just... I mean, everybody's just waiting for Fortuna to release, and then the grind starts. Ever since... it's gonna be interesting. Creating MOAs, riding K-drives, and fighting the Corpus. Finding builds in order to defeat the Corpus as much as possible. I'm gonna guess Mag is gonna be like a very useful Warframe, because of her ability to strip shields and everything, and to disable electronics if you have the argument for her. It would be amazing. So. Oh yeah, I also remember that Ash causes a lot of bleeding damage as well, so it'll be good to actually use the bleeding. Essentially use weapons that actually cause bleeding in order to... Oh, never mind. We've already done everything. And he's dead. Oh. That was it. That was so fast. How was that so fast? Damn. Alright, now I got the impossible task of upgrading this heat sword. Hooray! I mean, that's something a cat can easily fix, so that's not really a big deal. Anyways. So... we got a crew over here. Archoplasmor. And another Archoplasmor. And Oberon. Alright, sweet. Got another little alert here. I do want to increase my strength just to give me well, to give me more to work with, but I kind of focused on I'm a little bit more focused on just actually, what do I have a maxed prime flow here? I don't really need that much energy. I mean, I don't really need that much vitality since I'm always using since I have rolling guard, or I can become invisible, so I could sacrifice vitality for... Oh, I'm using transient fortitude. Why am I using transient fortitude? I'm guessing for the extra strength, but that's stripping me of my duration as well. And since I'm not really using a strength build specifically, I'm just consuming energy. So I could just use a regular intensify and remove my mobilize. And add, what's it called? Power drift. I get more strength and my duration doesn't suffer. So yeah. Still got rolling guard, still got little teleport, still got a buttload of energy. I got more duration. I keep my vitality, and I get more strength. So, huh? Why didn't I think of that sooner? Anyways, so what are my stats at? Blade Storm, a little bit more damage. Yeah. And yeah, it does benefit you to become invisible before using Blade Storm. Alright, perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Still waiting on Fortuna, still no cert, which is unfortunate. I would have thought by now that we would at least have a cert, like it'd be sent to cert or anything, but apparently they haven't done that much yet, so that's just sad. Yeah, all we can do is essentially wait for Fortuna right now, and yeah, just do the missions or do other things, or yeah, grind for the inevitable release of Fortuna. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay cool, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.